Happy greetings celebration. I'm Aurora with the latest. So, they had a pastor trickster now, Andy, who showed up in service. Now they go to the other side. They don't come here. I'm served. I'm already served. Karen 87, he said. To know. They listen. So then, oh my gosh. So they programmed an idiot from my womb incision kits to grow up pretending to himself he's Jesus. In the end, program him the day of the final ritual for their agenda to murder me for the sacrifice. When I go forth and he asks me to marry him, because he always comes forth first, I, instead of being complacent like I normally am, fought off demon, jumped, propelled myself, went to fuck him. Before he even asked me anything, he rebuked me. What means that? The guy was programmed by Hezbollah to pretend in Illuminati King Charles world that he's Jesus. Why? To rebuke me so that they try to make me possessed with spell work, because Dima Tabrawi is possessed by the Antichrist spirit, something like that. I never grew up in the castle. I ran away. I was up there twice by Charles. I ran away twice. I ran away at Melania. I took a shot by cops rather than stay there. And then I ran away on a spaceship as Melania. No, as Melania on a spaceship, and and then as Aurora I did something else. I just ran away. Because they adopted me as that too. They adopted me as Melania and Aurora now. And then they programmed the Karim to pretend he's Jesus, to rebuke me, to test me now at the beach with a pastor priest setup for cop, whereby they were already jump me down if I was gonna display any possession symptoms. Since it didn't work, then they brought in Amir to the picture because it has my number 846-301. Whatever, so 25, 27, 17. And they asked me to write that because they know the triggers, the cops know how many routes they have to take me out. So if the black magic rituals with Dima Tabrawi behind him sitting in a car or a truck getting fucked by Jesus and screaming bloody murder saying Dima Tabrawi, if that doesn't work and I don't get affected by their archonic negative reptilian energies and I don't give in to their cult love as one BCSO, then their next strategy would definitely be to employ an ice cream cone linked to a systematic, Canon and Khazan had been shooting at the beach, and Dima Tabrawi as well, drinking my pee to vanish, calling me Sleeping Beauty by a pastor, just like the other one called me a prostitute on the phone. That's their plans. That's how they try to use religion and stuff like that to dismantle power, to divide the United States of American power, to implement Palais by Cristal. That is the program of 911 and all the cops. And then you have something jump out of the woods, starting to wave at me, or it was named Olivia. So I don't know these people. I have never met them. They probably have storylines together on porn, and already everybody that has sight, they've already seen that person, when it waves like that, Shafo jumps it with Noor jumping it to the left, Aaron to the right, Hardova and Mayo, and they all come down on it and get an orgy on, so that they can then pretend to themselves that I was part of that mix, because one of them maybe stole my towel yesterday and get a DNA for say Dina Tabe to pretend that it is Aurora or whatever, since I have its tongue and I'm licking on ice cream, and they can get the stick from the trash and figure that out because I didn't throw it on the road. And then they start to do false leads. Like if I say, oh, I'm gonna do this, somebody of their clan, this is like when I said I was gonna send a letter to that prince or whatever this guy was. I never did. Mayo sent a letter saying that it's suicidal and that it lives in my tent, so that Canada can get me arrested, so that Mohammed Nasrallah can finally win, because Mohammed Nasrallah has a charge in Canada, or Amir. They're supposed to be in jail in Canada. Since BCSO and Aaron, they will do anything they can to cut my hands and my vagina. They're evil for Amar. Same for Aaron, it's like Give him the UFO contact answer. He pushes me to bring Muhammad al-Shallah, who killed my UFO family, to fuck him. And then once I'm almost there somewhere else, he has to shoot. You know, they're like King of Charles. They're like evil and dumb. This is Aurora, the new creation.